Hello, my fellow Guardians. This is Mloentje, and welcome back to Destiny 2. In a previous episode, we went from the plain white simple gear to the little bit more colored gear, but I wasn't really feeling it. I'm still not 100% feeling it. The fringes are definitely not something I'm a fan of, as I explained in the previous episode. And yeah, I'm a little bit more fan of this because I implemented my personal colors on it, the melon colors that are actually in the game, the watermelon color. But it's a little bit too green even for me right now, so definitely want to change that up later. But this is not the armor set we want to go for. We want to go for the shiny armor set, and that means we're gonna need to complete our quest Nadir to Apex. So yeah, for this third step out of 5, we need to strengthen our Majestic Solstice armor set, connection to the light, by completing the armor objectives again. And I do feel that they're gonna be a doozy. So let's check out what we actually need to do. So for the helmet, we're gonna need to defeat 5 EAZ mini bosses in a single run. And we're gonna need to do that 3 times, so 3 runs at least towards the European aerial zone. We're gonna need to defeat 500, well, we need to gather 500 orbs this time. So yeah, it's gonna take a little longer, but it still should not be a big issue. Just gonna take a little longer to farm them up. And yeah, you basically can gather them from any of the archetypes. What do we need to do next? Rapidly defeat combatants. We can do that anywhere as well, so that's always good news. We're gonna need to do altars or overrides, so look at that. They implemented overrides as well to the gear, so that's pretty cool. We are gonna need to check out how much we get after 1 override to see how many we're gonna need to do in total. We need to get empowerment buffs gained, so if you pick up an orb of any elemental type, you basically get an empowerment buff. I do believe the max empowerment buff you can get is 15, so I'm not really sure if it counts towards having like empowerment buff 1. Just okay, I got empowerment 1, that's 1 out of 20, or if it only counts when you get the empowerment 15 buff. So definitely need to check that out as well. 200 void weapon kills is really easy. We're gonna need to do blind wells or wrathborn hunts, so they're actually throwing us back into a couple seasons ago. We actually go on a couple well, that's at least what I'm gonna do. Wrathborn hunts, I was pretty good. I really like that objective Wrathborn hunts. Was pretty fun. We're gonna need to gather 50 key fragments, so gonna be pretty easy as well, as a strike gives you 12, so that's like 3 or 4 strikes to be able to do that. 50 solar grenade skills, pretty interesting. We're gonna need to do Europa events or Battlegrounds, so yeah, again, they're throwing us back into the Europa, well, back into the Battlegrounds. That's at least what I'm gonna do again. And again, it's 0%, so we're gonna need to check out how many we're gonna need to do to actually... well, we're gonna need to do 1 to see how many we're gonna need to do in total. We need to gather arc or stasis orbs in playlist 100. I do think that's the same as the previous objectives. And we need to get 50 melee kills while in our arc subclass. Okay. And then for the cape, a competitive PvP or Nightfall. So 3 Nightfalls. That's yeah, pretty easy. You can just do them on, what is it, Legend? I think? No, 1 below. Can't really remember. Or competitive PvP if you're more of a PvP fan. So we're gonna need to do 3 runs of that. Really pretty easy. And then gather fire orbs, solar orbs in the EAZ, the European aerial zone, 50. Gonna be pretty easy as well. And then defeat powerful Cabal. That's a design flaw. So elementally charged, I think the max is 30. Not real sure. I said 15 before, but yeah, we're at 28 right now, so. And I'm also not sure if there's actually duration on it. I thought it would last for a while. But you're gonna kind of needed to keep picking up orbs, but doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah, 6 people getting like kills is definitely a way to go to actually do orb collecting. Like, this is insane how many orbs there are actually falling. And how many times you actually die. Oh my god. Oh, we're getting revived. Nice. And here we go. More orbs. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if after 4 runs. Because, yeah, we're gonna need to do 4 runs of overrides. Basically, 1 override is 30%. Kinda doesn't make any sense to me. Would be more sense if an override was like 25%. That it would be basically the same 4 runs, but you didn't get 120% of override runs completed. Or they should make it like 33%, and that way you just needed to do 3. Okay, so we are elementally charged 29 right now. So I do believe 30 is the max. Can we get 1 more to actually figure that out? Not getting 30. Yeah, 13 keys to actually do an override. I think that's the most that we got so far. So if we check on our objectives, so 4 overrides got us the 500 orbs that we needed. It got us the 100 rapid defeated combatant kills. Empowerment buffs gained. If the buff lasts, like we thought there was a time duration on it. If the buff lasts, then the fastest way to do this one is to just get a buff and die. Just get a buff, die, get the buff removed, and get another buff. I think that's actually the fastest way you can do this. But I don't think you actually need to do this fast. By the time you completed all the objectives, you should be able to get to 20. The void weapon kills, 131 in 4. Kind of low. I should have gotten more kills in there for void. So I do believe you can get 200 kills as well in the 4 overrides that you need to do. Was kind of slow on that one. The key fragments, like I said, 13 key fragments from 1 override. It's the most I've seen drop so far. So it's actually really good means to actually farm key fragments as well. If you specifically want to farm the key fragments, and an override doesn't really last that long. Solar grenades is kind of a tricky one for me because I don't really use a lot of grenades. So yeah, we're gonna need to do that one over the duration that we still need to do the boots and still need to do the cloak. So we're gonna do the cloak and the boots at the same time. So let's get into a battleground. I've been talking way too long. Completely forgot what mayhem these battlegrounds were. And yeah, definitely also a really good means to farm up orbs actually. Because you do need to progress through the mission to actually get new spawns, but there are really, well, at least in certain areas, there are a lot of mobs that spawn. And it actually takes less time to do one of these than it takes to do an override, I feel.
Sometimes I forget how pleasant it is. The quiet after battle.
And they give 10 solstice keys. It's not bad, but yeah, override does give 13. So let's quickly check if we are correct. So a battleground actually gives 34%, and that's kind of what I was talking about with the overrides. So it means for battlegrounds we only gonna need to do 3 of them. So yeah, I'm gonna continue doing 2 more battlegrounds. And I do believe this one is on Europa, and I'm gonna go to the other ones because yeah, I kind of want to take a look at all the different battlegrounds we used to play. Oh, so if you actually get empowerment after a while, you actually get solar empowerment where you get like a burst of fire. Is this what they mean to actually get empowered? Okay. I haven't really seen this happen to me before. It possibly happened. So how many times did we get empowerment so far? 14 out of 20. So let's see if this happens again where I get like the AoE effect, solar empowerment. That is actually, it's probably what they mean. Like you do need to get your Am I really not gonna make the jump? Holy crap! Yeah, I don't have stompies on. I only got 50. Yeah, it kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense that I would not get that jump. Yeah, now we actually know what they mean with empowerment or reaching empowerment. This is kind of a new one for me. I didn't know you can actually get trapped in this barrier. So what now? You stuck here? In all the battlegrounds I ever did, I had never encountered this. Do they still need to activate the pillar to actually open up this barrier? Because the boss got out, but I didn't. Hello? Can I get out, please? Okay, so yeah, I got out of the bubble as soon as the event ended. So I need 2 more empowerment buffs to actually complete my gloves, and then that's 100% completed. I still need to do 3 runs of the European aerial zone. And for now, I'm going on the wrathborn hunts. So basically, I do believe that's gonna be 3 wrathborn hunts. And Battlegrounds is actually pretty cool because there are 3 battlegrounds. So if you have to do all 3 battlegrounds anyway, it's a really nice thing to actually go in all 3 of them to actually kind of get the feeling of every battleground we used to play again. So I'm really happy they put these objectives in here. And then yeah, powerful cabal completed, already done. All right, let's place the lure and go on this hunt. Do need to be careful that we don't kill him. Well, this one we can basically kill with anything. So grenade. Get those couple more kills in. So I can go to my arc and actually start doing... Oh, let's not use our heavy ammo. Kind of need that one to defeat the boss. Get a little buff up. Just tick away, dude. Just tick away. You almost died. Yeah, let's begin tracking.
At least the screecher's mine. Interesting.
Cyrus. Yeah, there is some weird things happening apparently in Destiny 2 as well. It seems that the lore page, the last lore page for this season, has already been revealed. And apparently in the lore, I don't want to spoil anything, so if you don't want to hear it, just turn off if you haven't heard anything about it yet. And I'm gonna try not to spoil too much, but apparently in the lore page they are holding a memorial for somebody. So yeah, at the end of the season, somebody is... Well, from what I can read of it, somebody's or missing. Well, a memorial is for somebody who died, right? So I'm not really sure, but that lore page, that shouldn't have released yet, because like it talks about something that didn't happen yet. So it's after an event that we haven't seen yet. So yeah, it really makes a lot of people think about what is happening, and it is or the memorial for Osiris or for Lakshmi. So I think I might have been a little bit hard on Lakshmi if she is the one that's actually dying at the end of this season. So yeah, I'm not really sure what is going on in there, but there is like one of the last sentences is that they're telling, I think they're telling who was it again? Saint. They're telling Saint to go find his missing phoenix. So I kind of think that for me, that's my perspective on the matter. I think that that Lakshmi is gonna die, and that the Savatoon is actually, that they find out that Osiris is actually still in like his virtual world somewhere, like being stuck there, and that they are telling Saint like, go find your friends, go find your missing Phoenix, and that he needs to go find Osiris. So that's my train of thought. Osiris isn't dead yet, but he is trapped, and the Witch Queen is using his identity but is not using his body. I think that's kind of how it goes. But I'm not really sure. That's my, like I said, that's kind of my take on the whole matter. So okay, let's we killed that one. Now we kind of need to wait on little champs to arrive so we can kill them. Let's throw a grenade. Got a couple more grenade kills in there. Nice. Now let's get the buff. Let's kill these bastards first. So let's bring him down as far as possible so we can actually finish him off with our heavy machine gun. Yo, almost died. And I'm dead. Really? I'm gonna need to start this over again. Ah, crap. Okay. I'm gonna go back in and try to finish him with my... Oh, no. Okay, okay. It's not as bad as I thought. I thought I was gonna be thrown completely outside. Okay, let's try this again. It's actually a good means to farm up my grenade kills. Now that I think about it. There we go. Didn't we get him yet? No! Oh, okay, there's an edge. I didn't die yet. I didn't die yet. It didn't happen twice. We need to go kill him. He doesn't need to give us a buff. Don't think this will... Ah, yeah, it killed him. Nice. Ah, we shouldn't have done that. Oh, good. Wait, why is he not... There we go. He is hurting a lot, though. Come on. Get our buff back. Try to lure him as far as possible. Come on, buddy. Need to get that one. Right, let's get our heavy machine gun. Should be able to kill him with this. There we go, nice.
In no small part of your guidance, Osiris. You still have much to learn about the Hive. But yes, progress is being made.
And apparently we got 3 keys from a wrathborn, so that's really, really little keys to actually do this objective. So it's definitely not a means to farm this out, but yeah, some interesting news there about the end of this season. So definitely looking forward to what is actually gonna happen with, or well, and Osiris, and well, maybe the death of Lakshmi. Time will only tell, so we can only see when it actually happens what this lore book is talking about. So another thing I actually didn't know. This package, the Premod Savic, has content that says Leviathan's Breath Catalyst progression. So that's actually pretty cool, because I kind of like playing with Leviathan's Breath, because it has the Unstoppable mod actually on the gun without having to use the mod itself. Okay, it seems for Nightfall, at least at hero difficulty, we get 16 keys, so that's actually pretty good. Gambit match gives 8, so it's not really a lot for the time duration that it lasts. Override is definitely better.
Nice
Definitely
work.
better.
They're gonna talk about that fight all the way over in the Tangled
83,
Shore.
it's not my best score, but it's kind of up there. Yeah, we've got our Gambit matches done. Let's check out where we are. So yeah, we did our orbs that we needed to gather in the playlist. So the only thing left is the EAZ. So let's move on to that one. Tower and bam. Let's go. European aerial zone, solar cinch. So solar is the Damage increase from all grenade ability, deal more damage and recharge much faster. Grounded damage taken while you are airborne greatly increased. And it is solar day, so yeah, every damage you do with solar is increased. I do have to say I'm a bigger fan of how they changed the box system. Because usually you just get like a couple second view of where the boxes are, and then they basically, the markers of the boxes, they vanish. But now the box markers actually remain, making it a whole lot easier to actually collect all, well, all the ones you need to collect. Used to be that you might have missed like one or two here or there, just simply because you couldn't remember where it actually was. But markers all being here, it becomes rather easy. So he's going for those boxes, and I'll go for these two. I kind of want to spread out, like check a line where you can get boxes and check where the other people are, and then split up among them. No, I'm running into a hell. Okay, yeah, this is a broken end. Not a good example of how you're supposed to do it. How do I get through this? Ah, okay. Only two left. Be an issue. Go. And one more over here. Seems that Fossey is gonna grab that one. Go. So the first run I actually did, because this is my second run. The first run I did, I only created like 5 orbs or something like that. So this is the second run, and of course we defeated 5 mini bosses. And this time I created 25 orbs. So yeah, that's a whole lot better than the first run. So if I can maintain this, it means I only need to do one more run to actually complete all of my objectives. And then we can kind of check out how the shiny armor looks. There we go. All objectives completed. Let's check our quest. Step 4 out of 5. With your completed Majestic Solstice armor set equipped, return to the Statue of Heroes to meditate.
Hello, dear. What a nice surprise.
Let's meditate. There we go. Show Eva your fully restored magnificent Solstice armor set. Eva visited. Doesn't look shiny though. What's happening?
Let's take a look.
Is there another quest? Solstice key fragment. Get. And then yeah, we did legendary armor set, rare and rare. So Solstice package superior 2, complete all tier 2 armor objectives. Oh, are there gonna be more objectives? Oh, there are more objectives. The quest is not done yet. And we don't have a follow-up quest. We do not have a follow-up quest, but yeah, as we could see,
This doesn't make any sense.
a master or a grandmaster Nightfall strike. 1 raid. Holy crap, we're gonna need to do a raid to actually complete this one. Dungeons completed, but it doesn't say. It says dungeons, but it doesn't say how many.
To see the darkness return.
Champions or competitive guardians. So 15 champions defeated. Shouldn't be all that hard. And then legendary or master lost sector. Okay, so we do have a little bit more work to do before we actually get the shiny equipment. I wasn't expecting this one. As always, clean the floor. I was thinking I was getting my shiny today, but it's not happening. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. If you want to see more of my quest progression or my let's play here in Destiny 2, just hit that subscribe button. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.